All right. Okay, so welcome everyone um to our tonight business expansion virtual shows. And for those of you that have joined us already on Zoom, thank you so much. I appreciate you joining us. And those of you joining us on TikTok, on Instagram, and on Facebook, you are very welcome. I am your host, Phoebe Onwuka. Now, the thing is, for those of you on TikTok and Facebook, you may not be able to see my screen. However, those joining us on Zoom will be able to see my screen because they register. So if you want to be able to participate and see my screen, at every virtual shows that we have every Friday, then put a comment in the comment section so that either myself or my team can reach out to you and send you the link so you can join us on Zoom. That way you'll be able to see my screen. So without further ado, for those of you that already know me, my name is Phoebe Onwuka. My background is in project management. I'm a project manager, PMP certified by profession. In that capacity, I worked for General Electric for several years, but right now I'm an entrepreneur. My husband and I own and run our own businesses in Canada here. As a matter of fact, we own 3 companies. And, we own a childcare business, and we are also big-time investors in real estate. However, when it comes to financial planning, financial strategies, that's something that is so dear to my heart because that gives me an avenue to kind of express myself and also to be able to help a lot of people with my knowledge and my experience. And that is what gave birth to these business expansion virtual shows. Today, the focus of my conversation will be around our company, Experior Financial Group, and you're going to be hearing me talk about that a lot. Okay, for those of you that are wondering, is it Experior? Is it Experior? Well, those of you on Zoom, you can see now it's Experior Financial Group. We are into financial services, and our vision and our mission statement is to help families to build a strong financial foundations, and also for today, not only for today, but to enable them live legacy for tomorrow. Okay, this is our corporate head office here in Canada. On the top, that's our Canadian corporate head office, and that is situated in Guelph, Ontario. And our United States corporate head office is situated in Buffalo, New York. All right, we have over 5,000 licensed agents across both sides of the borders, and we were founded in 2014. And this is a historical timelines. Okay, I'm not going to bore you to go through each of the timelines one by one. All right. However, some of you might be wondering, okay, Joy, why are you telling us about the company Experior Financial Group? Why are you telling us all this? I came here, to hear about how to own my business. After all, you said business expansion, da 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 da. Yes, this is all about business. And why am I talking about business? You see, there's no better time for us to own our business than now. All right, and for a first generation immigrant, because I cannot but talk about owning a business without referencing where I'm coming from, because I'm in Canada. I'm in Edmonton, Alberta, and before we came to Canada, all we were told is, oh, Canada needs you. we need your skill set, we need your expertise, come. And I even recall, growing up, when you hear about United States, United Kingdom, Canada, we look up to all these countries. And the moment we felt like, if only I could just step my foot in these countries, everything about my life will be sorted. Right? How many of us have felt that, this is it? Sorry? Yeah. They're like, okay, when we get there, it's going to be, all roses all the way. That opportunities will be delivered into our hands. Literally, we are not going to stress about anything. But you come here and meet the opposite. In fact, the reality check for me, when we came, was everywhere you go with your resume, like, oh, do you have Canadian experience? Canadian experience, Canadian experience. I'm like, what are you talking about? You guys told us to come, that you need us, and that you value us. And now we're here. You're asking me if I have Canadian experience. How do I get Canadian experience if I'm not even given the opportunity in the first place, right? But we went through all that phase. And if you are hearing me today, either you are on any of my live stream right now, or you'll be watching this recording at a later time, one thing I want you to know is that don't let that discourage you. You have opportunity to create your own advantage, right? And in order to create that your own advantage, that's some of the strategies I want to share with you tonight. And as some of you on Zoom can see on my screen, this is a screenshot from Robert Kiyosaki's book, The Rich Dad, Poor Dad. For those of you that have read the book or you've heard about the man, you know that he's very big on this cash flow quadrant, and then he has these 4 groups of people. He kind of grouped everybody into 4 quadrants. And he says that we have the people in the E quadrants. Those are people that are employees, right? And as first generation, that is the category we all found ourselves immediately. And it's okay, because we need to get something, to get the ball rolling, to pay the bills. But I'm here tonight to tell you, don't stay there. All right? Don't stay there. So long, even though you get that going, because if I tell people how high I climbed in my career with General Electric and I had to leave, they were like, hey, Joy, what were you thinking? But the truth of the matter is that, especially in all these developed countries and in North America precisely, their system is not designed to favor you as an employee, right? Because as an employee, you are trading your time for that paycheck. So, and you cannot scale that, all right? There's no more than 24 hours. We all have 24 hours, right? So, and you cannot work the whole of the 24 hours. Even if you might say, okay, I've gotten one job, maybe when I layer it with another second job, my life will be better. Or then you go ahead and you layer it with second job. Then you went ahead, layer it with third jobs. You realize that, wow, the tax system is progressive tax system. And what does that mean? It means that the more you earn, the more taxes you pay. So now you're doing multiple jobs, or you are clocking in extra overtime hours, and yet you paying more in taxes, right? So what can you do about that? That takes me to the next section where it talks about the S quadrant. So that talks about the self-employed. You see, these are the people that, okay, I may not have the advantage, but where I am now, I can do something about it, right? I may have been in this country and it's like this odds are stacked against me, but I'm going to create an opportunity for myself. And in doing that, these are the people we call the self-employed. And who are the self-employed? Those are the lawyers, the doctors, you see, the plumbers that works for themselves, the financial brokers like myself, all right, you know, the tax experts, you know, that helps us file our taxes, you know, the hair salon, the nails technicians, right? Those are the self-employed. Those are people that sit down and like, okay, I can do something by myself for myself. So those individuals, they own the job. You see that? Because as an employee, you don't own the job. And in this developed world, you can come to work today without any wrongdoing on your own side. And then you might be asked, oh, manager wants to see you. The moment they start by praising you, I've been there. Not once, not twice. So I know the way it goes. The moment they start by praising you, you know, they say, oh, we appreciate the value you've brought into the company, yada, 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 yada. And then you hear bats. You know, it's going down from there. You see, as they say but, you know, they are scaling down, they are doing this or that, and they have to let you go. You will think that that is a notice. It's not a notice, because from that point, somebody is escorting you to your cubicle so you can pack your stuff, and then they escort you out of the building. And it's not a big deal. It's a typical, normal, you know, process, like, and there's no hard feelings to it. You know why? Because you don't own the job, right? But the people in the S quadrant, they own the job, all right? However, the setback with the S quadrant is that they are the face of the business. The day they are not able to show up, for example, a nail technician that is not able to open, you know, her place of business due to one illness or emergencies, will not be able to earn money for that day, right? Then that takes me to the people on the B quadrant. So these are the people that have been able to develop a system that works for them. So these people, you know, this is where you see the likes of the McDonald's, the Tim Hortons. Why do you think that people pay so much money for franchise? They are buying the system that is tried and tested, that is proven to work, is what they are buying into. I remember, I use myself as an example. You see, when we set up our daycare, we started construction in 2017, and we opened our doors for business early 2018. I kid you not, from that moment, like for the next 1 year, right, I will be the one to open at 6 a.m. I'm the one to close at 6 p.m. like every day, 12 hours straight. And I was burning out. But you know what? Through those times, I was building a system. I was training my staff, right? And now that I have developed a system that works, even if I'm not even in the daycare is running smoothly. You see that? Why? Because we've been able to build a system that works, right? So that is what it means to own a business. To own a business is when you can own something and you can step back, you can go on vacation, you can do other stuff, and then without you worrying whether the business will survive or not. And of course, the fourth categories of people are people in the I quadrants. Those are people that are putting their money to work. So for these individuals, even in their sleep, they are making money. Same thing with business owners. If when they are sleeping, they are making money because the system is working for them. For the investors, they are making money because their money is working for them. Now, the thing with us in Experior is that we have opportunity that makes you own your business, at the same time be a self-employed at the same time. Because by being part of Experior, you are not only a self-employed as a financial broker, but you are also a business owner by leveraging on our tested and proven system that works. And that enables you to what? To be able to achieve residual income and passive income. You see, residual and passive incomes are incomes that comes through the systems you've developed. You see, this is the system. Okay, I don't hold proprietary right to this system. It's owned by Experior, and this is me. I came to Experior. I'm sorry for those on TikTok, on Facebook. You can see my screen, but this is me when I came to Experior late 2020. And what brought me to Experior, you see, that was the thick of the pandemic. For those of us here in Alberta, you can recall that it was March 15th, that the declaration was made. I recall vividly coming back from church with my family that day. And then, as usual, I love taking Sunday nap. I cherish it a lot. Come back from church, make lunch, everybody eat. Then the next thing is, my precious Sunday nap. And my phone was ringing off the hook. And it was parents calling me, Joy, where are you? I'm in my house. I'm like, okay, turn on your TV. The premier is making an announcement. It's not clear to us. Is your daycare open tomorrow? Can we bring the children? I was confused. I'm like, okay, guys, hold on. I ran downstairs. I don't know if I flew from upstairs downstairs or if I ran or what. I can't remember how I how I landed in my living room downstairs. Turn on the TV, lo and behold, that was our premier at the time, Jason Kenny, making an announcement, all business closed. And that was going to be the beginning of a whole lot of uncertainty following that. We all knew, right, how it all played out. And then all our childcare, our business, our short-term rentals, everything shut down. And here I am in this house, in this home office. I had to lay off all our staff and get them on EI, right? And that was when I started thinking, could there be anything I could do such that even though historically pandemic doesn't happen all the time, but even if it does happen again, that I could do from the comfort of my home. And secondly, something that will not be capital intensive, because when we set up our childcare business, it was a whole lot of money. And also real estate, of course, it's capital intensive. Something that I could start, there won't be so much involved. That was when I started doing my research, started calling out to some of my friends. I said, thinking of so many things. And when one of my friends, told me about the financial services opportunity, it kind of aligned with me. I'm like, oh, I love this. Number one, it's something I love to do because I love to talk. I love to talk. And I see this as an opportunity for me to, because I feel like I've learned a lot. Because, coming, from, I'm an African descent from Nigeria, to be precise. And coming to a country that is so new, we make our mistakes, we learn from it, over the course of 14 years now. I think I have so much under my belt to share with people, so that even this one person I'm able to help to make an informed decisions when it comes to their financial planning. Then my mission is achieved. So that was how I became a part of Experior late 2020. For those of you that can see my screen, I wrote my exams because financial services, both Canada, US, is a regulated space. You have to be licensed. So I wrote the exams, passed all the exams within 3 weeks. The exams were 4 modules. That was how fired up I was. And by the way, I was at home not doing anything. So what else to do? Why not give this a shot, right? So I wrote the exams, passed the exams, applied for my license, because even after passing the license, I still have to, passing the exams, I still have to apply for the license from my province. So my license was approved, got the license, wrote to business, got my very first paycheck, in November of 2020. And that feels so good. And that became the third corporation, because this
No, they want this child to be born too bad.
Yeah.
Exactly. They want this child to be born.
They're putting
a
red dot over their daughter's chest. Something that.
It's okay if you don't want something invasive, but this is one of the least invasive procedures ever.
Okay, that is actually a bit too hard. Maybe it's not him.
They're trying to set him up.
Brother.
They're trying to set him up. Why don't you keep saying that stuff? Timber? Arrest him. You realize? Book him.
What are you talking about? They're teenagers and they're just getting dressed. Well, my son's dressed. Someone's 15 for federal charge.
Clock him.
Cameras on them all the time, everywhere.
You couldn't take it out of the bathroom? You should not have taken it.
This is how you learn how to turn the camera off while you raise legs. Listen, I already told you I did not do that. Come on, keep it shy. You know what? You can ride with all you want, but she's pregnant. And when I see you comes in, your life is over. Oh, okay. So she's really pregnant. You're happy about that? Yeah, I'm happy about that because I couldn't get her pregnant. I did it 10 years ago. The doctor can confirm that? Absolutely. I didn't do it. So why would Rain say you did? I've been going over that in my head. She's a good girl. She does what she's told. And the family.
Why is the criminal telling you this?
I've got footage in the cloud going way back. If I say,
I want to watch that.
He's still hurt. Like, who started this out?
well, he's a creep, but maybe he's the type who moves but doesn't touch.
Well, maybe I'll just kneel down and she's not backing off.
But I was in there, I was trying to get more details to give nothing else. Where?
Okay, maybe the creep is right, and Lane's covering for somebody with his father. They were in the air together. Not his father, his brother. Yeah, based on the footage pictures showed us, the older brother Graham, we had some issues. This is someone with a piano teacher.
Leave.
And so this was 3 years ago, that would explain why the piano teacher dropped out, and I would see that she's been so disgraced.
That's what he was telling us. He said the parents knew about this. So did the town judge. He sent Graham away.
Where?
He did is called Camp Rachel Pat, some sort of evangelical reform camp back when he was
Canada!
Canada. Keep those creeps in America.
I don't think so.
Okay, Josh and Ron, tell Vader who they close to you. You just turn up the album.
I'm part of this ad!
I'm like, bro, couldn't you have paid for Prime? Premium?
Is that ludicrous?
I thought Prime had Costco.
Yeah, that's ludicrous. Or Labyrinth? No, it's ludicrous.
How did you do that? Why he just likes it?
No?
Because we are affiliated with a lot of them, we are able to bring the best of the best, to our clients. And how are we able to do this? We do this through our cutting edge solutions and softwares. We are built with AI, we are built with technologies, and all those technologies enable us to achieve all these objectives. All right? And people ask me all the time, hey Joy, do you think I can do this? I don't have marketing skills, so I don't have financial knowledge. How can I do this? The thing is, anybody can do. And that's why, for those of you that were here from the beginning, I talked about my background as a project manager, PMP certified, right? You can start with us part-time. We have non-stop training. We have hands-on training, 247 video libraries that you can leverage on. So you don't need to worry. And by the way, when you come on board, I'm going to be your mentor, like your go-to person. Okay, and as a matter of fact, I have a class that is going on right now where I'm teaching people to get their license exams done in as little as 30 to 45 days. So anybody that is interested and you come on board now, you can be a part of the class, okay, immediately. Experience gives you shares. The moment you become an executive director, Experience gives you shares. And also, we also have what we call legacy ownership in Experience. And this legacy ownership offers each and every one of our agents the opportunity to build an agency and continue to receive income even upon death, disability, or retirement. This is something you can bequeath to your beneficiary, and your beneficiary doesn't have to be a part of Experience. All right, so yeah, so that is the business opportunity that I really am excited. I'm always fired up, to share with as many people as possible. Okay, and this opportunity, Experience, currently we are in Canada and in United States, in all the states of United States and Puerto Rico. All right, and even if you are not in any of these countries I've mentioned, you might know people there that you can forward my information to them so they can be a part of this. We don't look for any Canadian experience, American experience. You understand? All you need, even students can do this. Okay, if you're a student and you're watching me, you can do this. Okay, but you just need to have active work permits. Okay, you need to have active work permits in Canada and also in the United States. In United States, even if you don't have your work permit and you have your social number, or whatever you guys call it, TI and tax identification number, you can do this. All right. So yes, how do you get started with us? Getting started with us is so easy. Okay. In Canada, starting with us is a one-time associate fee of $150. But don't worry, if as soon as you pass your exams and we get your license, that 150 will be given back to you. Okay, so and in US, you don't need to pay anything. You can just join immediately, because in US, their exam is just one exam they write, and I have my team members crushing it out in a week or two, right? But in Canada, you deposit your 150 so that you show us you are serious and pass your exams. And that's one of the reasons why I have an ongoing free class. The class is free. I'm investing my time every day training people for free. You know why? Because I want you to be successful. All right, I want you to pass the exams and be successful. So yeah, that is the business ownership opportunity that I have come to share with you tonight. So I'm going to open the floor now for questions, and I'm going to take questions from my friends on Zoom, and then I will open the floor to TikTok and Facebook. All right. So I have. Let me quickly check the chat. Do you think we have this benefit in the UK? I'm not. I'm not sure. Okay. I know Experience, we might be coming to UK, but I don't know when. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I wish you are in Canada or US or Puerto Rico.
Translation, we want to know this little suicide would be at. So we wait 6 months for the baby born. Who's there? They're going to stand us for 6 months. They won't testify. The family stuff to do with Ecuador.
Guys, I don't want to hear this. All right? This is not about animal curiosity. He is a predator. He didn't want Al to do it.
Exactly.
Oh my
Oh my God, the other sisters!
When they cover almost every woman,
Crazy.
Hold on. Graham got one of his other sisters pregnant.
So,
I guess this summer. 3 years ago when she was 12. He's 14. And he's a Valley fan in the summer, go to Michigan to visit a sick kid. I mean, you're only in like one team, and that's the FaceTime.
Okay, we still have the same issue. Graham is in Ecuador. The family won't know.
Except for one thing. We don't need an amnio to get fake DNA. Or Graham.
Again, the family won't cooperate. We're going around.
Hey, Josh, you made a point.
no, why is Dog so against? Dog is so damn annoying. What's an ROTC?
And Frank is the grandfather on both sides.
Dog is so damn annoying. Shut up!
Besides, my dad said you should never leave your desk until your boss leaves his. Or hers.
Oh, bottom.
Well, I'm going home now. Walk now?
Thank goodness he's cute, because he's pissing me off.
I'm sorry, I spoke every time.
Ice Tea is not giving Garrett more
I doubt about the rest of the case because you shouldn't say anything in front of the whole squad.
Josh, there's two things that you need to know about me. First, I like an open and free exchange of ideas.
I picked up on that one.
Second, I usually run.
And she was wrong. Olivia Benson's #1 blazer, and I can testify that she's right 99% of the time. Exactly. Hey, that scares me so much. I know I didn't like on it, but like.
Yes, I found great success. To pick the curriculum, that's the model, to pick the curriculum.
My name is Chico Black. It's go wrong with the days.
Okay, and the third, I found what I'm almost certain is Frank Taylor's DNA on the return.
I see. Okay, Marin, please send me a message after this live, okay? Oh, so good to see you here. So good to see you here. All right, okay, invite. Invite. Guys, sometimes I'm trying to get familiar with how to do this TikTok. Okay, say invite sent. Okay. All right. So, anyways, so I think that is about that from me tonight. Is there any other? I can't see any question anywhere that needs me to answer. Okay, Morgan is hi Morgan. Thanks for watching. Okay, Facebook. How do I see? All right. Thank you guys. Thank you, Marin. Thank you for watching. Thank you. All right, stay connected with me. Follow me on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram. I'm always Joy Phoebe Onwuka. Thank you so much. Thank you. I love you guys, and I will catch up with you again next week Friday same time. And yeah, so I will follow up with you, Victor, so that we can take this business opportunity to the next level. And if you're watching me or anytime after this live or the recording and you're interested, send me a DM. Just type I'm interested and we'll take it from there. All right, bye for now, everyone. So I think I'm going to end now here.